What's the deal, Pickles? Another fine day on earth. Another fine yoga session.
So each time we come to the mat,
Today, yoga for a beginner's, I was looking for this, mind. So, no further ado.
howdy everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Adrian. I'm Adrian and that's Benji, and today we have a Yoga for Beginners mind practice. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. Alrighty my friends, let's begin in Sukhasana. Take a second to come on down to the ground. You can go ahead and use your hands to gently pull thy butt cheeks aside. Just kidding, but feel your sits bones really kind of come into the earth here. Start to get a little taste. We're focusing on sensation even as you come into your first shape here, the first posture. Today's practice all about coming into or returning to that beginner's mindset. So most of us have an inkling, a feeling, an idea of what that means. But if you don't, and even if you do, I'm going to invite you to actually practice beginner's mind when it comes to beginner's mind, and just empty your vessel, empty your cup. And we're just going to start here now with whatever you're bringing to the table. I will do the same. And we're just going to, through some really simple shapes today, explore the practice and the position of beginner's mindset. So if you are a beginner, you're in luck. You're going to lead the way. Just take a quiet moment to tune into your breath and whatever you're bringing to the mat today. Sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulders. For those who are practicing this in real time, it's for not everyone, but for most, it's we're kind of getting really active and sweaty in our practices, so we need to balance out those practices with practices that steady us, that keep us curious and plugged in, so that we're not just mindlessly working out or mindlessly doing anything for that matter. So this practice should help with that. As you're ready, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale in and exhale out. And one more time, the biggest breath you've taken all day, big inhale. And then a nice, long, easy exhalation. Now, starting with gentle movement in the neck, you're going to drop the chin to the chest. Then from there, we're going to draw circles with the nose one way, and then when you get to the bottom, switch it and go the other way. And imagine as you do this, one way, so we go clockwise and then counterclockwise. And as you're doing this, continue to sit up nice and tall, continue to gently deepen the breath, and maybe close your eyes once you feel safe and like you know what you're doing. And imagine you're doing this for the very first time. What subtle body or even gross body sensations can you detect? Great, then even it out. I have some sound effects online, I don't know about you. Come back to center. And then try to keep that same, dabbling, but a little bit of curiosity as if you're coming into these moments, these sensations for the first time. So really simple here, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, Breathe through all four sides of the torso. Inhale, and then exhale. Pull the elbows back and drape the shoulder blades, down the back body. Awesome, let's do it again, just see what happens. Squeeze and lift. Shoulders to earlobes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe in, and then exhale, pull the elbows back and drape the shoulders down the back body. And now maybe closing the eyes or softening the gaze to just see if you can imagine doing this for the very first time, feeling that rotation in the shoulder, any activation happening in the upper back body, any opening or stretchiness in the front body or the chest. Notice if your breath feels shallow today or if there's already some juicy depth to it. Nice, and then the next time you're sitting up nice and tall, just find stillness, so bring the hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra, and just close your eyes and take a moment of quiet, observing the breath.
How do you observe your breath as if you're breathing for the first time?
Be afraid.
Awesome, and then notice where your thoughts went, where your mind went, and then bring your attention back to your breath. Each time we come to the mat, we can get in the habit of just checking off our yoga or kind of doing things the same way every time. So I hope that this type of practice will also maybe invite you to dissect that a little bit. Are we kind of doing everything the same way, or can we open up our minds and our hearts to practice, or at least be open to practicing new ways of doing things? Are you the type of person that's kind of set in your ways, or are you open? Just a little food for thought. As you're ready, you can open the eyes. We're going to come forward onto all fours. Little spinal flex here, so this is a good one to start that. Cat-cow, we kind of go through the motions a lot. So see if you can find something new here, a different rasa, a different flavor. As you inhale, drop the belly. And then use your exhale to round through the spine. Wrists underneath the shoulders here as knees right underneath the hip points. Find a little rhythm with your breath. And then just go for a little exploration here. Noticing any parts of the body that feel tight that might need some extra love. Maybe you curl the toes under, send the hips back to stretch the feet. And then don't decide where it ends. Keep moving. Soft, easy movement here with nice full breaths in and out. I like to say, shine a little light in the dark places. So you've taken the flashlight out, get curious, feel what needs my attention. And instead of kind of just going through the rigmarole of this little vinyasa cat-cow, can I give myself permission to explore new grooves, new routes that serve? Move mindfully and stay connected to your breath. And then when you're ready, you're going to take this same dance that you've already cultivated. So you already got it going on, okay? And you're going to slowly bring the hands nice and wide, turn the upper arm bones out this way, elbow creases pointing forward or shining forward as opposed to back. And then when you're ready, peel the tailbone up, nice and slow, and then just keep it moving and grooving. Go for a little exploration here in downward facing dog. So what does the practice of trying to find something new feel like? Well, consider returning to this idea, this image of your first time. We have a question that's been in the FWFG Kula for a while that Chris, my business partner, posted. In the very beginning, it says, tell us about your first time. And those stories to this day are my favorite to read in the Kula. because they all come from the heart, from this genuine curiosity and desire to do your best, to be authentic, and to find what feels good. Okay, here we go. We're going to step the feet all the way up towards the front of the mat. And we're going to come into a forward fold. Feet hip width apart. Bend the knees. Let the head hang. So you're not holding in the neck here. And then same thing here. Nice strong footing. So that's why hip width apart, for just a nice stability here, stacking the bones. Same thing here. Whether you're flexible or tight, bend your knees and see if you can come into this as if you were here for the first time. So let your breath really be your flashlight. Feel your breath in your belly. Feel the lower back stretch as you breathe in. Find places to let go and soften as you breathe out. Stay here, breathing deeply, so good for the nervous system. Awesome, awesome work. Now slowly tuck the chin, bend the knees generously, and roll it up. Now here's a great moment. This moment where the blood is moving through the body, where you lift your heart and your head, relax your shoulders down the back body, and come into your best and most beautiful mountain pose for the first time ever. Draw energy up through the arches of the feet. Really engage the legs. So you keep your toes pointing forward, but engage the legs by bending the knees softly first. And then slowly lifting the kneecaps, toning the quads, lengthening the tailbone down, and just finding a sense of balance and ease in the pelvis as you lift up through the spinal column. Then when you're ready, inhale, reach for the sky, big stretch, requires big breath. And then exhale, palms are going to come through, and we're going to go down the midline, just slicing it down here as you bend the knees generously. And come back down into your forward fold. Big breath to inhale, halfway lift, palms on the shins or thighs. And then exhale to soften and fold. Great, fingertips come to the earth. And you're going to slide just the right toes back. Inhale, open the chest, open the heart. You can lower the back knee here if you like. And you're just going to breathe here for a couple beats. Feeling the sensation, trying to find balance or equilibrium in the body as you breathe and negotiate your weight. Working with the subtle body. If you've been practicing for a while, use this beginner's mindset to come into it with fresh eyes. See if you can wake up more subtle body aspects that you maybe would find if you weren't so used to this posture. Find ways to lift, places to lengthen, strengthen. Make sure you're not dumping all your weight in your fingertips. Activate your center. Yep. Then plant the palms. Here we go. We're going to step the left toes back. Our first ever plank pose. Press away from the yoga mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Now actively pull the hands in line with the rib cage. Draw the elbows into the side body. Press into the tops of the feet. And baby cobra. Inhale, you lift up. Just a baby bhujangas. Now stay here, breathe, let your breath move you. You can close your eyes and tuck the chin slightly. Try to find something new as you awaken the back body. Awesome. Then slowly release. Curl the toes under, lift the kneecaps, tone the quads. Inhale, press up into your power. Second ever pose. Just kidding. And then send the hips up and back when you're ready, downward facing dog. Breathe deep here. So you can use the tool of your breath to just really stay present in the moment. Enjoy the ride. No yoga robots. It's another great way to consider the beginner's mindset. Great, then from here we're going to take the right foot forward. Come back to that nice low lunge. You can lower the back knee or keep it lifted. I'm going to be here for a couple cycles of breath. Use each beat to find something new. So this low lunge, kind of a shape that we use a lot for transitions. We kind of go through it a lot, so take the time here to notice. to stick with it. Squeeze the right thighs to the midline. Hold the right hip crease back. Tend to it. Great, then slowly rock the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift with the palms on the shins or the thighs, find length. And then exhale to soften and fold it back down. Inhale to reach for the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart, mountain. Deep breath in. Empty it out. Inhale to reach for the sky. Palms come together as you exhale, slice it slow and steady down the midline. Forward fold. Inhale with your breath, halfway lift, your version. Pay attention. So this is a wonderful, wonderful place to kind of mark for those who've been practicing for a while, a little beginner's mindset. If you're learning this for the first time and you're taking my kind cue to bring hands to the shins, you can peek at me or the thighs. Are you pinching off in the neck here? Are you remembering an old, maybe Ashtanga version of halfway lift, halfway lift? Are we, sorry, I'm whipping my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth, but are you clenching the back of the neck? Are you cutting off the flow of energy? Can you maybe take the invitation to find length so we can draw a nice clean line of energy from the crown to the tail? That's what we're here to talk about and learn here. All right, bring your gaze straight back down wherever you are. Inhale in and exhale to release. Awesome. This time, keep the right foot where it is. Slide the left toes back. This time you're going to pivot on the back foot. Keep the front leg straight. Then you're going to walk the right fingertips over towards the right heel. Then take your left fingertips to your right wrist. We're pulling the right hip crease back here. And then in your own time, draw a line across the chest. And we're going to open up to triangle from the ground up. So we're coming into triangle a different way than maybe you're used to.
Ooh.
Hold on to that beginner's mindset. Deepen your breath. You got it. Inhale out. Find that length. So use that dunda, that line, that stick, that staff from the crown to the top. Nice work. Then here you go. Left hand's going to come down just the way it went up. You're going to bend the right knee. You're just going to come right back to that nice low lunge, nice and easy. Inhale, open the chest. Great work. Exhale, plant the palms. Inhale to look forward, shift forward. Exhale to lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra. And something new. And exhale to release. Inhale to press up, plank. And exhale, come back to downward dog. You rock. I rock. We rock. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Step the left foot up. Pivot on the right foot. Nice and slow and steady. So find your footing first. We're going to work from the ground up. Slowly begin to pull the left hip crease back. Straighten through that left leg. Left fingertips come in line with the left heel. Then as you're ready, right fingertips trace a line across the left arm, across the chest as we spiral our rib cage all the way up towards the sky. Just stay in that. We'll do it here. Imagine you have honey on your right hand. Bring it to your left rib cage. Go ahead and bring it to your left rib cage and then smear the honey across your rib cage and bring it all the way up to the sky. Strong footing. Nice long, beautiful neck. Inhale in. And then exhale. Right fingertips come back down. Soften through the front leg. Pivot on the back foot. Back to the nice low lunge. Great work. Here we go. Rock the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold. And last time to practice this, here we go. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that extension, that length. And then exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhale to reach for the sky. Big stretch, big breath, smile. Exhale, hands to the close your eyes, pause. Try not to fidget here, just observe the breath. Awesome work. Now bat the eyelashes open. You're going to shift your weight to your left foot. You're just going to do a nice easy quad stretch with your right leg. So you're going to reach, grab your right ankle, squeeze the right knee in, squeeze and lift as you lift your heart. Beautiful. Then release that and switch to the other side. Just a nice easy stretch. And keep returning to your theme of beginner's mindset here, because there's going to be an invitation coming up here very shortly to take it off the mat and into your day. So you're going to take your right hand now, cross it over the chest. Just a nice easy stretch. You can turn to look past your right shoulder or your left. And release. Other side. And then release. Now interlace the fingertips behind the back. Draw the knuckles down. Feel your feet firmly planted into the ground, and then here you go. Draw the knuckles, down and away as you open up through the chest. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. You got it. On your next exhale, release the chains. Reach for the sky. Big inhale. Clap the palms together. Giant namaste in celebration of you, of us, of this practice of constantly returning to the seat of the beginner, the student. That's one of my big themes this year, to keep learning. So I encourage you to listen, carve out time to do the same. Thanks so much for sharing your time and your energy with me and with all the beautiful people practicing around the world. Let us know how it goes down below, what's something you're interested in learning or carving out time to learn. How has the beginner's mind practice served you? And let's stay connected. Namaste.
You know, baby, it's funny. Integrity and character do mean doing what you said you would do long after the spirit of what you said is gone, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes we forget where we started. And it's really nice to get close to the feeling of the excitement or whatever it was that was driving us to do that, to get close to that. And that's kind of what that yoga session did. It's really nice. A lot of times we get caught up just going through the motions, everyday humdrum, talking to the people now.
I realized that. I was like, oh wait, I'm not the only one technically here now. There's lots of people in our house right now.
Yeah. But you get caught up in the everyday hustle and bustle. And that's cool. But sometimes you got to remember why you were doing it. That's it. So, if nobody's told you that today, at least you're here for somebody. I love you. And just remember, life is 10%. No? All right. Life is 10% what happens to you. 90% how you choose to react to it. Don't let anybody steal your joy, because joy comes from within, and no person deserves that much power. Not over your life, at least. Love.